Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since my last video, but therefore I bought you a really big knife that we're going to talk about today. And this is the Canadian Ranger knife, and I've got it from eBay. They advertise these as a Bowie copy styled knife for survival, hunting, whatever, various kind of things. And they usually go from about 15 to 25 euro. So I was curious what you can get for the price. And they sell the big knife and the small knife, obviously the sheath, and one of those tiny survival cards. That's the survival card. Okay, so everybody wants to see the knife, so I pull it out for you. And this is the knife itself. A little bit too big for my camera, so there you go. About 36 centimeters complete length. And the blade itself is about 23.5 centimeters. And we have about 12 centimeters from the pommel to the guard. The knife is made out of 420 stainless steel. And yeah, like always in life, you get what you pay for. So I didn't expect much, and you don't get that much for your money. As you can see right here on these holes, the cutouts differ a lot. And the complete fit and finish is not all that awesome. Sorry for that, my nose is killing me today. I'm a little bit sick, so stay with me. Yeah, like I said, the fit and finish is not all that great. And they were so cheap that I bid it on 2 of these at the same time. And I got 2. I'm going to show you the second in a moment. But let's first get this done. So you have a hard plastic handle with 2 screws for the mounting. And the first knife I got, the handle wasn't secured very properly, was a little bit loose, and the fit and finish was not very nice. As you can see here, right down on the bottom, there's a slight gap, and also the match here is not all that great. The texturing itself is okay. I took this knife out in the woods today. I batoned a little bit with it and chopped some wood, and yeah, stood up well so far. Feels nice in your hand. The knife is a full tang construction. The tang of the knife is about this small, you could say, if you consider the blade width right on the front. So it's about 2.5 centimeters. I had that open and took a look at it. The pommel is also solid steel. You could probably drive in a nail with it. But during the batoning, all this serrations and funky design in the spine is not all that helpful. So you really had to pound on the front part of the knife, which decreased the cutting power a lot. So not the best knife for batoning. One nice feature is this rounded portion here, so you can easily use it to strike your flint with it. This works really good. Yeah, so far for the primary knife. Then let's get out the smaller knife. I would qualify this as a throwing knife or a throwing dagger, because the point of balance is right here at this little guard. It comes pre-wrapped with these nylon or whatever wrapping. On my first knife this came, and I took it right out and it became loose. And this one also starts loosen up, as you can see here. The grindings are very different. So this one here has not a very fine point. It's pretty much dull. And the knife itself, also as the primary knife, are not very sharp. So let's get this in frame. so it doesn't really bite in the material. Very good. This was the best cut, but as you can see, fibers are sticking out, so it's not all that sharp. The sheath it comes in is also pretty cheap made. This is probably some kind of synthetic leather, at least it feels like it. All these stitchings are single stitched, and yeah, my first sheath I killed it basically during the first uses. This part here came loose, the stitching came loose. Yeah, it's not all that good. And also, if you want to wear it, you only have this small belt loop. They could have put the strapping for the knife a little bit further up. That would definitely increase the utility handling of this. So the sheath also not so good. And finally, they give you this little 12-in-1 survival card. Yeah, they don't added any, I don't know, pouch or so where you could put it. So you have to have this in your pocket. But there are way better survival cards out there. And also, as you can see, the grinding on this, like on the previous edges, is not very well made. We'll get this to focus right there. Also not very sharp. And also the tools are very, very limited. So yeah, let's get this out of the way. So here's a quick comparison. This is the knife as it came from the stock, and this is the knife that I got first, and I wrapped this up a little bit to make it more decorative. So first off, the little throwing knife. I removed the original wrapping and made the lanyard out of this, so you can easily, if you have this in your sheath, for whatever reason, you can put it out very easily. And I also wrapped some paracord around it, and it's still very, very well balanced. So you can see here the point of balance is a little bit to the handle side, so slightly after the guard, and in the original setup it's a little bit, it's a little bit before the guard, so still makes for a very good throwing knife. And also you can see that the point is a lot sharper, so definitely going to keep this. And the primary knife, I also wrapped this with paracord. This was just a wrap that I came up with, and not very professional, but yeah, I wanted to look a little bit different. And I also added this lanyard, which you can use as a handle, so if you would baton with this or chop with it and it's going to fly off, you still have a secondary grip. So I'm just going to lay these two here together for comparison reasons. And yeah, this video is getting really long by now, so my final thoughts about these knives are really don't use them as a survival knife. You can make them look a little nicer and then use them as a wall hanger, or put them on your wall as they come, or polish them up a little bit. And yeah, you can do a lot of things with it, but don't rely on them. And like always, you get what you pay for. So if you want a good survival knife or a real big ass Bowie knife, spend the money, get one that's real, and yeah, don't waste any on these. If you want to get one of these, I'm going to leave the article number in the description box and where I purchased mine from. And yeah, then you can get one and build your own opinion. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.